there, my name is Madeline, and today I wanted to read a really special story for you. This is one of my favorite books when I was a little girl, and it's called Princess Bubble. So I really hope you enjoy it. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful and blissful princess named Princess Bubble. Princess Bubble graduated from the Royal University. She then took a job for the Royal Airline. Ready for adventure, the princess wanted to travel to other kingdoms and lands. She wanted to meet new people and learn about their cultures and differences. Princess Bubble decided to buy a palace of her own, and she decorated it with all princess decorations. Other princesses loved to come to her palace for dinners and movies. Throughout the land, the other princesses gathered at her home for all kinds of royal celebrations. Several of Princess Bubble's friends, Princess Twinkle, Princess Sparkle, and Princess Glitter, told Princess Bubble they had found their princes. These friends were soon to be married with fancy royal weddings. Princess Bubble, Princess Swan, and many other princesses were asked to be bridesmaids in their royal weddings. They purchased long, colorful bridesmaids' dresses and dyed satin shoes that they were told they would wear again. Princess Bubble hosted parties at her palace honoring the new brides. She bought lavish gifts for the princesses who were soon to wed and begin their happily ever afters. Married princesses frequently asked Princess Bubble, "Why hasn't a beautiful princess like you found a prince?" Princess Bubble did not know what to say. She was happy. She was traveling, making friends, and helping others. But this princess was princeless. Suddenly, the queen called Princess Bubble to the big castle on the hill and said, "Princess Bubble, it is now time for you to find a prince." The queen named many different princes from other kingdoms, princes from good families, like the Charming family, who had a young prince, and the Right family, who had a young mister. Any of them would make fine husbands. Princess Bubble decided that maybe the queen was right. After all, that was how every fairy tale ended. So she set out to find her prince. She went to dinners, movies, parties, and football games with many different princes and thoroughly enjoyed them all. She took the advice of her mom and joined www.findyourprince.com. With her mind in a fog, she even kissed a frog. All the princesses had long talks about where their princes could be. But Bubble did not believe just any prince would bring her happily ever after. Yet the fairy tales said she must find her prince. So she put on her thinking crown and reread the fairy tales for clues on where to find her prince. She soon realized that unlike the other princesses, she was not trapped in a dungeon. She had no wicked stepsisters or stepmother. She did not know any dwarfs, nor did she live under the sea. But the most confusing part was, she was already happy. Then Princess Bubble's fairy godmother appeared. The fairy godmother told Princess Bubble, living happily ever after is not about finding a prince. True happiness is found by loving God, being kind to others, and being comfortable with who you are already. Happy princesses are people who enjoy others and like themselves. Happy people give of their time to help others. Princess Bubble was shocked that all the fairy tales were wrong. Everything the fairy godmother said made perfect sense. She was already happy. Princess Bubble loved her life, her family, and her friends. Princess Bubble thought about all she had learned and looked forward to the many adventures ahead of her. She knew she would live happy ever after, and she did. So, I really hope you enjoyed this book. Like I said, it was one of my absolute favorites, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Goodbye.